Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik and this is a game War in the Pacific Advanced Edition, my play by email match against KilRoy. He is the commander of the Allied forces. For me it is the Empire of Japan. This will be the 16th January 1942 turn. Last turn we saw the hunt for the British cruisers with no really result. But my heavy cruiser formation was able to catch up with the Allied light cruiser formation. And this is now my hunting force for the British cruisers. I cannot find the enemy cruisers, but I find the enemy cruiser mine layer. But for some reason the cruiser mine layer was able to escape because it's total darkness with no moonlight maybe. But I still hunt and find again and escape again. So KilRoy threw the mines in the base and I immediately try to clean them up. So after I took the base of Batan, I'm also able to start sweeping the mines. And here I think 500-600 mines. So this maybe need a little longer, but I also bring a bunch of minesweepers. I already prepared for this a little in the past. And here is there's a second light cruiser formation without my knowledge. So this is my heavily damaged destroyer plus my single operational heavy cruiser against a bunch of enemy ships. This is now night time, but the allies can making the crossing the T, so I can only use my forward guns. So the only hope is that I can escape in the darkness normally. And that my heavy cruiser maybe will not get hit by enemy torpedo. I think no surface gun can really hurt my heavy cruiser, but my destroyer is already hit again. More and more unlikely to escape here. And the enemy is coming closer. I mean, my destroyer is already slow. So I can maybe only try to create here as much damage as possible. Looks like I can increase the range, get more far away. And with only one hit on my destroyer and one hit on the enemy destroyer, we can slip away and hopefully break contact. This is my sub in midway, nothing happened. But good. I don't know if these are the 3 destroyers from the last task force, but I encounter them again. This is maybe a battle I can take on. Still, I would normally prefer to break contact and save my destroyer, simply because every destroyer I lose I cannot replace. every destroyer I think here is back in 1 year. And the ally is coming closer. Then closer. Okay, 5-inch shell hit, but this will have no impact. And I can create here a heavy hit on the destroyer. But next hit on my destroyer. And these are all 5-inch shell hits, so they have weight, not only 4-inch with a small damage potential. And the next hit. And again, so my destroyer is simply too broken already to really escape this barrage of 5-inch hits. But I can maybe take one enemy destroyer with me. I escape again. But it will be much harder now to reach the port. My ship is now on heavy fire with heavy damage. And the system control is too overwhelmed. So Kagero, this is again a first class destroyer. Took many shell hits, it was simply too much. I could now say at least it's only a destroyer. A destroyer I can still produce one per month. The heavy cruisers is unique. There's nothing coming to replace them. So if I can save my heavy cruiser, if there's nothing more coming, I maybe still take this as a victory. Kill 2 enemy light cruisers and losing 1 destroyer is a trade-off I can maybe go for. Yeah, sweeping all the mines in Bataan needs some time. But if you have enough minesweepers, then it's still possible to get it done in 2-3 days. Yeah, was my light cruiser hunting force for this PT boats. My air force always sunk every turn, more or less one ship, but still too many. My cruiser is now able at daytime. This is now important, I think. It's daytime. Now I can get rid of them, finally. My cruiser tried to escape. A little payback time on Christmas Island. I find a cargo ship. And a second cargo ship. And it is for sure dead with 4 hits. This is his cruiser mine layer who escaped my formation. Some Falcon try to attack my ships here and get immediately blasted away from Fleck. But they more or less come, I think, so low that my cap fighters cannot intercept them, but the Fleck kills the next one. And on the way out I kill the number 3. So all Falcons are dead here, trying to attack my bombardment, or my battleships covering here the north exit of Java. Now we're making again a strike on Batavia, but I think this is maybe the Navy strike now. So 2 Buffaloes try to intercept. British Buffaloes. One can bypass my zeros, but was not able to catch up with the torpedo bombers. And now we find here this cruiser mine layer burning. So this ship maybe had already a scout bomb hit. Now it's torpedo attack. So these are some cargo ships. The cruiser mine layer, I had no hit on it, but the others are all dead. So okay. Yeah. Now the next airstrike. Or this is maybe the other cruiser mine layer, so I don't know. There are too many cruiser mine layers here. And no hit on this one. Tja, I don't know, cruiser mine layers are normally not fast, but for some reason my torpedo bombers all missing. And no sight of this British cruiser so far. There are a bunch of submarines here in the waters around Palmbang. And no airstrike in the afternoon at all. Again, very low activity on the Navy side. Navy, Air Force side. Good, but my submarines are more active. I find the AO also in Christmas Island. So this turn, Christmas Island, there was I think a task force maybe coming in and one of my submarines picking them up one by one. Attack on my destroyer. Now counter. No hit. So this is normally, I think, a sub-hunter group, or at least they are part of my cruiser formation, but failing, even in shallow water. Good. Last turn bombardment. Now the attack. In victory. More cleanup, and I try to keep my casualties low. This is the march in the center of China. Maybe the main end goal is maybe Kueyang. Again, also only light losses on my side. Isofenko. This force is jumping now back to the railroad. Now they're blocking my... I mean, this other force also blocked my railway, so there's always someone is blocking supply flow. Good, more bombardment in Omaya. Again, no impact. Taking some island. And this was the turn. So losing the next destroyer on my side. And no real... Yeah, I sunk some cargo ships and maybe tankers. But I still miss a more painful strike on KilRoy. So daily losses at air-to-air is 3-3. So I kill all the 3 Falcons attacking my battleships. And on my side I also losing against flag or air-to-air combat missions airplanes. Ship sunk. For me it was this... it was Kagayaro. It was another destroyer. But still first class destroyer. Not completely 2000 tons. Not so powerful, but still a good one, I would say. And I get rid of I don't know. One of my cargo ships hit a mine. Or maybe it sunk just this turn. Maybe it was 2 damage and was burning down in the port. I get 3 enemy cargo ships, and I think there was also a AO or a tanker, and 2 of these PT boats. They have not really much value, but they always messing around. Good. Yeah, China, again, nothing really happens. I took Xi'an, it's fine. I must clean up here more in the center. Still, I don't push for Burma, and KilRoy don't push for Thailand, so it's inactive. I still try to clean up everything in Malaya and bring Singapore online. Too much damage. At the same time, I slowly but steadily try to conquer all of Source of Sumatra, and then also prepare the invasion of Java as soon as possible. There are still many submarines everywhere in the water, and also scout airplanes, and it's a little messy here so far. I try to finish off one... First I normally want to get rid of the Dutch Air Force, then I need to get rid of the submarine threat here, And after this I can maybe try the invasion of Java. Here is not really anything happening. No. Also here is nothing. I have my ships and submarines in every possible port, but I don't see much activity here, so I'm waiting that we can jump to Nomaya. Here's also nothing really happening. I take one more base, but okay. No activity around Port Moresby more. No activity at the east coast. Fiji is fine. I don't really check it now. So we have here this area of Palmyra and Christmas Island. Christmas Island, my sub was very successful. I make 3 hits on different cargo ships and tankers. This is my cruiser formation. I send them now to meet my carrier, and I try to normally find with my carriers the enemy task force, but I expect him here more at the Baker Island position, but looks like they are much more north and follow up my cruiser. And this is the only survivor. This is my heavy cruiser. So no damage on this ship, but I'm also very low on ammunition, so I hope there's no next engagement. And my destroyer is lost. Still it is okay. Not a total disaster, this can happen. And it will also give pressure on KilRoy. And he lost two light cruisers, plus maybe at least one destroyer is heavily damaged. It's still acceptable. Good. Thank you all. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.